Yo, welcome back guys. This is my humble abode, this is my office. I am not doing any work today, so no one's going to have to not pay me for working in my own house. Go back a few videos. Adam's behind me, so Adam, for the first time in 6 months, 8 months?
A long time.
Is editing, he's downloaded the same software, which is DaVinci Resolve, at his house. But he hasn't used it yet because we used iMovie before.
Yeah,
you did all the editing before mine, didn't you?
Yeah.
When I used iMovie. So Adam is just coming around practicing, running through some stuff of how to edit on this new software. It's a bit more complicated, isn't it? But it's fairly
straightforward, yeah.
So I thought I would set up the camera while he's doing this. We'll show a few things, what he's doing and the job that's involved, and equally below this video it will be tagged in Adam's video where he's doing soffit lights at his house in a new build, which is his mum and dad's house, and he's doing it with his dad, and it's absolutely fantastic. Here's a picture of the finished product. Boom. Now I've just showed Adam how to put a picture up. It's a mint job. It really, really is. And he's used a mini photo cell, which I've never used before. So he's editing that. We're just jumping backwards and forwards. Because obviously there's some bits in there we need to crop out. The intros, the exits, when we press the camera on and off. And especially GoPros. Anyone that's out there who's starting a YouTube channel, every time you finish talking and you know you're going to end the clip, wait a few seconds and then reach for the off button. It gives you time to just crop that little bit out and make the viewing experience a little bit better for everyone. While he's doing that, I thought I'd show you a few things that have been sent to me recently that are going to be coming in upcoming videos. This is my office. I built, these are old scaffold boards. It's a very similar setup to what I did in the unit with scaffolding boards, burnt them. I added this new little bit here. It's a big L shape that goes around to Adam if I move out of the way. So I added this little bit the other day for more storage space really. And behind you is the wall that you would see on the podcast area that I do with Sam on Monday Club. So IMEX, would you say it's IMEX? I-M-E-X?
Yeah, IMEX or IMEX, depends how you want to pronounce it.
So they sent me this the other day, and their new laser, which I actually said in a previous video. I didn't know this was coming. This is sick. So we'll do some real world stuff on site with this, but this is an electronic laser, spirit level. Not laser, spirit level. You can see, we put it on this earlier and to see how unlevel I made this, and it is quite unlevel by the looks of this. Not only with the bubble, with the digital reading. This is cool. I'll put a link down below in case you want to check it out. I never heard of the brand before, but they're coming to the market. They do quite a few variations of bits and bobs. First of all, green, I love it. Fantastic. The fact that I didn't know smart laser level, spirit levels existed to start with is also another thing. I really like this. I think this is only about £65. I put it in my WhatsApp group last night for the members, and they just seem to love it anyway. And Cable Smith Electrical, Sean, was like, it's his colours because he's green. Comes with a little holster like that, so it doesn't get damaged. Slides in here, like so. And the end pops off, and there's a 9-volt battery that you literally, it doesn't come with, that I managed to have in the van. You just plug in the end, that sits on that. And yeah, very cool little package. The next thing they sent me was the very cool looking laser. So we all know, like I said before, I've got a Bosch one. I've got two Bosch ones. One's a battery operated one, double A's, triple A's, whatever. The other one is my like 10.8 12-volt batteries. We absolutely love and adore, and I'm very hesitant to take on other stuff to try because I don't want you guys to think I just rate Bosch because Bosch sent me stuff for free. The last laser I bought that I did a video on, I paid for it all myself. I've bought all my lasers. If there's any stuff we use in videos power tool wise, I will always say it's been gifted to us, or it's a paid promotion, hence the, you know, if it says this video contains a paid promotion in the bottom corner or top corner, wherever it says. But I love the Bosch stuff. Anything we use and we rate, I tell you about, it's because I do. I don't want you to think we are just being paid to say it's good, and I don't want you lot buying stuff that isn't good. But IMEX, whatever you want to call them, they sent me this stuff through. Give us your honest opinion, Nick. Let everyone know what you think and what you like. First impressions. That's sick. Oh my word.
That's not one, that's it. Oh, it's like one of them.
Yeah, you can change all the top, bottom, side, this, that, and the other round. I charged it up last night. It comes with a little battery pack. I think it's two 9-volt batteries that go in the bottom, but you charge it up with a micro USB here. It comes with the bracket, wall bracket, so you put that on to clamp it on. You can slide it up and down. I'll show you one of the video later.
Is that magnet on the back as well?
No, it's just a metal plate. Oh. And then it's like the Bosch one. I thought it was a magnet on the Bosch one. And it comes with that clips to it. That's the magnet that goes on the metal and it can go up and down and tilt. So that's a cool little gizmo, and we look forward to trying that out. I don't like these plastic boxes at all. I think they're vile, but this one sort of serves a purpose to keep everything together. Even though my Bosch ones came with it, we just dissected it, didn't we, and decided to put it in loads of other different bits and bobs. But first impressions, great, easy to use. We'll see what it's like in real world, and I'll compare it to the Bosch stuff as well to see how that stands. The next thing is a box to the left of me is from Knipex, in case no one wants to shout at me. I can't show too much of this because quite a bit of this is either yet to come out or I'm not allowed to show yet. It's coming up in upcoming videos. There's a good chunk of stuff in here that we'll be testing, showing off. We'll be supplying links to all of it. So if you guys know Mikey, Residual Current, who has the loadout shop, I'll put a link below now in case you haven't seen it before. Mikey's a spark, he's a little bit younger than me. He created his own sort of warehouse, distribution warehouse where all online shopping. And he has like Velocity, Vito, Knipex, Unilight, Klein Tools, all stockists of all that sort of stuff you can purchase, and he will deliver it directly from himself. We're going down to see Mikey soon, actually.
You say deliver directly. That sounds like he delivers it to your door.
He will post it from him, like you say, if you ordered a big order of different stuff, he can put it all in one box and send it to you. That's what I mean. He's not going to turn up and knock on your front door himself. It's the Knipex crimpers. So I have got the Percival ones, which are £25 off Amazon that we've used several times. I actually ran out of crimps recently, so that's why I haven't used it in several videos. This is the Knipex stuff, comes with a tray, very cool twistable end crimper. Oh, it's because it's done on that. You can twist the end round, so vice versa. And then it comes with the 2 trays of crimps in here. I don't know if you can see that. Very good, very nice. Sorry about that, I just had to ring Mr. Dave Barnes, who is sort of advertisement. Sorry, Dave, I'm going to ruin your name now. He's the guy that sorts us out with the Knipex stuff, that does like the Knipex UK page, that sort of stuff. This is I can only show you bits. We have to wait till further videos. This is the case. There's lots of goodies in here. 2 things that I want to show you off today is the step cuts and the long nose pliers. We all know what long nose pliers are. VD insulated. They are rated up to 1000 volts. The part number is 2616200, which is these ones. Nice and shiny, nice and lubed up. No, not listening. I'll put the product codes because these are the 2 that are featured for January. These will be in the description below for loadouts. You can click a link straight to its page. Not a lot I can say on the long nose pliers. They're a nice bit of kit. They're good to go in your tool bag or your pocket. You always keep a set in your pocket, the smaller versions. These are the longer versions. These are the smaller versions. You see the size difference. So rate them, love them. There's not really anything bad you can say about it. People do complain sometimes, especially Sam that I do Monday Club with, about tools rusting. And it's not just Knipex, it's Klein, it's CK, it's anything that you own that's metal. If you don't look after it and protect it, I'm guilty for it, where after a day we can just sling stuff in a bag and it's got a bit moist.
You're definitely guilty for it.
Right, I'm crying. You get slung in the van, it's not wiped down or oiled, and everything goes rusty. We all get annoyed when stuff goes rusty. It's because we haven't looked after it properly. I know that, and I've spoke to them about this. And if I was to, let's say, this new kit, I keep it in a nice container. Not so much this, because this wouldn't be practical for me the way we work. But to oil it, to clean it, to protect it, give that barrier back on it once we've used it, especially if it gets a bit moist. Said it again. Moist. Yeah, it's going to last. Next thing is the step cut. So the part number is this, is 95, 16, 160. So the step cuts are what we would use, what I use all the time, is the CK croppers. The problem I have with these is they're not VDE rated, especially to 1000 volts like these. Not that we want to be cutting stuff live, but if an accident happens, you know that this has got you. And this, well, the bottom, we've had it before where you've missed a bit of insulation from the bottom and you ended up holding it like this. And as you're cutting it, because that's how we use it, you end up holding the bare metal as you go through a live cable, if you're ever in that situation. Hopefully not, hopefully it's isolated and hopefully you got the right cable, but these things do happen. The step cut is a very similar thing with it, where you have a stepped jagged edge as a cutter. You have to open it quite a way. Luckily I've got big hands. These are the 50 mm gap. I couldn't tell you the length of these. I don't know if they come with a bigger handle or smaller handle. Keep these oiled up, they will cut through anything. I wouldn't recommend cutting through steel while armoured. We do that with our massive CK cutters and it does chew the end up. Equally, I wouldn't want to cut a terminal pin with this. And if you're like me, where we use croppers and everything to cut the outer sheath of the PVC insulation, we cut it and then we strip it. That's fine, but with the sharpness of these, you need to have a bit of practice, because I wouldn't go straight into a cable which you don't have any slack on, try and do the same thing, because you will cut through the cable. I've been there and done that with my old pair. Great piece of kit. I'll put the product code below, go and check it out. And there's quite a few videos that people have done on these. They've got a cool name, they look cool, and they're sharp. So that's all you need to know. Moving on from Knipex, well, I'll show you one more thing. So this is the
tether.
This is the tether. I'm going to make a funny and interesting video on this. So this is the tether for tools. You have to have the special attachment. Well, I say the special attachment. There has to be an attachment on the tools, which you have to buy for tethered equipment, that has a little metal ring on it. So it's working at heights, and I've even said working in lofts. The amount of stuff I have left in a loft, i.e. screwdrivers, cutters, a hammer, or whatnot. And if you're working, I'm not talking just generally in a loft, I mean in the dark depths where I don't go anymore. He has to go because he's more flexible and younger than me. He needs to serve his time in there. I've done it. Where you go over there and you lose stuff in the insulation. It always happens. You've got a torch that you're carrying around, you've got a mask on, you're covered in loft insulation, you want to get in and out without leaving your tools. Tether yourself up. Never going to happen again. Especially working at height, but another video to come. That's the Knipex stuff done. The video coming out, which I'm filming on Tuesday, Mr. David Savory's coming down. And I'm tempted, so after my last video of putting what I thought was 1000 volts through a kinetic smart switch, and it didn't blow up and everything, and a lot of people did say to me that there's a safety feature on especially Megas where they will send something, they will not send 1000 volts through it, and it actually protects the equipment. But I actually want to try and chuck as much down it as I can. I'm going to try this with Dave. So this is the Klein tools. This is a USB-C and USB-A. Is that USB-A? Normal one.
Yeah, USB-A.
USB-C and a normal USB end. That will allow us to check USB double sockets if we mega them, or we somehow create a surge and see what happens. And equally, you can test different appliances in the bottom. I was hoping you could plug them in the bottom. Superpower, but you can't. There's another. I did buy this. It's from Amazon. It wasn't cheap. I think it was about 40 quid-ish, but tempted to. Well, it was useful to have one on the van, especially when we fit USB sockets. If there's ever a problem with it, we can test it, and equally it'd be nice just to double check they're all working when we've done a rewire, because everyone now is having USB sockets. I'd like to know, rather than walking around with my phone and my cable, plugging it in to make sure they're working, we can test them beforehand. The next thing, and I haven't got it with me, it's at the unit, but they've sent me a filler pack. So Builder's T-Box, hang on, let's cover up my address, here. Builder's T-Box, I'll put a picture here, they sent it me before Christmas, and I never really got around to showing it off. So the guy sent it me, no payment, they just sent it me and says, tell us what you think. It's literally a briefcase, a really nice case actually, that has a kettle, 2 mugs and 2 pots that allow you to have tea, coffee, milk, sugar, that sort of stuff in it, sweeteners. And it's literally this big, and it allows you to go to site, we keep it in the van, we ever need to brew. We don't really drink tea that often at work anymore, we just drink loads of water, to be honest. Because I'm looking shredded, that's why. Hydrate all the time. Yeah, it's a little kit that you keep in the van, or in the front of the van, or whatever you want. Even take like camping and whatnot. It's got a tiny little kettle. It's a great little piece of kit. We've had loads of brews in the unit using it, rather than my actual kettle that I actually have plugged into the wall. But they took a little filler kit. I'll put a link below for that. That's a cool little object that I got sent. Another cool thing that I bought, I'll add them in the background, is this. This is the Anker wireless charger. So I've got an iPhone 12 Pro Max, which has the MagSafe on the back. That sits at the back. That now wirelessly charges it, boom. And then, also, you have, look at that. So I can watch this, I can watch 4 screens at the same time. Not that my phone goes very flat very often, but when we are working, my phone's going all day. So I can keep this in my pocket still, because this does stay on really well. Yes! That'll work well. That's a cool little thing as well. I'll put a link below if I can find it. I bought it off Amazon. I think that was about 40 quid. But yeah, other than that, there's loads more stuff at the unit. I will do a video very similar to what Tom made a while ago, the stuff we've been sent and we can show off. Most stuff that is sent to me, genuinely, if people want to send me stuff, I'll say, yes, no problem. And I've only said yes because I know I want to use it and I want to show it off. We don't really have anything that's never seen the light of day on videos that I can think of. Can you?
What's that, sorry?
Stuff that we've been gifted or given to show off in videos that everything's always been shown, hasn't it?
Yeah, good or bad, like, yeah.
So, yeah, it's not much of that. We can put it on a table and show you, and if there's anything that we don't really use anymore, I have said if companies send us stuff and we want to use it for a video, great, but we don't really have a use for it afterwards, we can do some giveaways, either to apprentices or whoever. I'm dying again, I don't know what's wrong with my voice.
Don't drink. Put the camera on the car and was basically showing like me and my dad measuring up, and then my dad was like, earlier on in the day, basically said, oh, don't worry, I went double, triple check and all this. And then he had to do it because he was like, oh, that doesn't look right. So he had to like double, triple check it, and then he's just been, I said, oh, I'll let him drill the first one because if he left with a big whopping hole in his soffit.
It's his fault then.
Yeah, it's his fault, so.
Like
It was all fine, so. Just have to show me how to turn this into like a time lapse because I record it as a normal, like speed it up.
Yeah, I'll bring the camera and I'll show you.
Right, so let me just check what this bit is here.
Adam's got headphones in, by the way, which...
Got an AirPod in.
Yeah, it's just here. And that is a scan picture of my daughter. 4.5 years, probably no, nearly 5 years now. God, she's getting old. I'm getting old. Everyone, just to let you know, I'm in April, I'm gonna be 30. 30 years old. And there's Adam, 19 next month.
Yeah, it's not February, is it? Are we in February?
Hang on, yours is the 9th.
No.
No, hang on, that's not the 9th. 17th.
No, it's 19th.
19th, it is 19th.
Yeah. 19th.
Yes. So on the 19th of Feb, everyone, I'll put Adam's address just here on the screen, and you can send him all a card, alright?
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone will get it from this anyway, this video.
Well,
Might-
well,
I might
your
have to-
address isn't on it, is it?
I think it is on the thing. Might have to do some
Yeah,
pro editing, blurring, or...
yeah, I don't know how to do that, so...
It's not that hard, I can do it.
Oh, well, you show the
Yeah.
master then, yeah, please.
That's me explaining.
What's that?
Oh yeah, so I forgot to get a combi.
What's... it's yellow.
Do you know what I said? I said, oh, I forgot the combi, so I got to use this. Gross.
Delicious, well done.
So, yeah, so that was me just explaining all the stuff.
Yep.
Right, so I just need to edit that a little bit out. Or shall I leave that in of me just...
It's up to you. It's all the way you want to film it. Because what I say, I edit this bit out at the beginning of mine, and we try and do it where, like I've said before, if you're filming it, click record like Adam's done, stand back, wait a second, and then start talking, which allows you to edit the beginning bit out. If not, you can leave that in. It's a cool little transition shot. Do you know what I mean? Because a few people now, so if I was to end this, I would bring the hand close, cover the screen up, you would end it, and then when Adam's just done there, you can see his hand moving away. It's a cool little transition between clips. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? It's up to you.
I'll probably leave that one in because it's me saying, right, I've just set you up on the car.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
I need to get you a new hat. Bear with me. I've got some other stuff that I meant to give you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
A new hat? Oh, the same beanie as you? Or is it different?
So everyone keeps mentioning me about my hat here. This is my old rugby team, and TIS sent Adam this for Christmas. So it's exactly the same mate, but it's a TIS one. Delicious.
Mint.
A cosy hats, to be fair. Luke has got one. He takes it to school. Right, while Adam's still editing that, obviously I'll put his link to his video in the description. Very proud of him, very chuffed, great job. It's nice that his dad was there as a labourer for him, so good job, Dave. Few things I want to mention. Why I do sort of a month, it's meant to be monthly, I do a monthly giveaway of sort of stuff that I've got or purchased to my members, part of the members, YouTube members I've got. We've got a big list of people in there. We do have a WhatsApp group that we all talk to each other, mainly just Jack and Sean talking to each other or just giving it backwards and forwards. Adam's in there, he never says anything, so if you do join the WhatsApp group, just at him to make him aware that he knows you know that he's in it. I'll put the link below to the membership. It's not that much a month, to be honest. With the perks that we do, I sort of do a giveaway a month. We've got Velocity stuff. At the moment there's a Klein tool bag on there, and I've got some few bits and bobs coming up in the future, which is just a nice little community to have. Any advice, any YouTube stuff, because the lads, half the lads that are in it are YouTubers of electrical or not even electrical related. Anything you want to know, just ask away. And the lads will say in the comment section, I've told them, I've told them countless things that, Hallie? Hallie?
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Nothing. What?
Do you want to come on my video?
No.
Yeah, any tips and tricks, the guys will either say, I've told them everything they want to know or help with, and they give me a bit of advice. And it's good, so when I put a video out, I sort of put it out a couple of days early. If I have enough edited and enough stuff out there that I can say, you know, what do you think of this? They help me sometimes with the titles or thumbnails, and we'll go through a few different ones to make sure it's the most appealing for you guys to watch. And then lastly, I actually have been watching quite a lot of Asheville. Daniel on Asheville, Asheville what?
Asheville Construction?
Yeah, it's Asheville Construction YouTube. Just sort of watched a few of the beginning ones. I saw his most famous one, most viewed one, which was like 1.5 million views. How he went from just him with a van to like a massive fleet. And then I've just watched all the recent ones. So it's really nice to see, watch a guy grow and what he does and how he runs it. But I sort of like the way he films. So it's a weekly vlog episode through, which we've seen other YouTubers do. But what he does is literally film himself for a week and then do that as a video, like a 40-minute video. So let me know below, because we were talking about the other day, obviously I do 2 videos a week, so I might film myself from the Tuesday across the Friday and do snippets throughout the day of what the week looks like, and then one of them days I will do a video, an in-depth video for you guys to see, so there'll be the 2 videos. But let me know if you're interested. I want to try it once or twice to see how we get on and whether or not it would work better for you guys, or just sort of see what the week looks like. Adam's going to do a live in the Apprentice of him waking up at 5 minutes to 8 to then run to his car horrendously quickly and defrost it with his hands and then drive to my house at some point on his channel. He's going to be doing some Apprentice tools, tool bags, what else was there, mate? Advice on different subjects, so maybe AM2 when that comes up, or your health and safety, or stuff your people are looking at for your portfolio.
Yeah, like the different units and what evidence we've got to get on site and stuff like that.
So keep an eye out for that for apprentices. So I can only help as much as I can. I never did an apprenticeship, so I'm blinding the blind here, unfortunately. So obviously I've got Adam's on-site surveyor. It's numbered now, so we're backwards and forwards with that, which is quite nice. So we sort of know where we're going with it. And yeah, anyway, stay tuned. Go check out Adam's video in the link in the description and in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care now. Bye. I didn't know if you were looking or not.